Okay, in this video, what I want to do is I've learned some new stuff, and this is a new video that I'm adding to the training here. And I wanted to show you exactly kind of how I structure an ad that is specifically targeting the right people I'm trying to get a hold of. Okay, so what I did is I recently because I've done multiple networking companies, and I always use network marketing companies a lot of times in my trainings because this is just something I'm good at, and it's what I'm very involved in. Okay, so anyhow, so there's a new company that I just enrolled in, and it has like a lot of comparisons with an old company that I was a part of at one time. So if you think about it, what I would love to do is target these people that had success or not success or whatever that were in this previous company called Zango. Okay, that was a company I did. So what I did is I asked my friend who was also in that company to do a video comparison with me. Right. So basically what I did is I did a video. Now you have to understand I used BeLive, BeLive, yeah, BeLive.tv, which is a really good Facebook Live platform that gets you the dual screen and stuff like that. Okay, so what I did is I created this video with that content, and I made obviously a nice thumbnail that goes with a video. Now, what I want to show you are the results, and I haven't spent that much on this. Is I've had 4,000 people, already this video's reached, 815 engagements, which are people that have basically taken some kind of action, and 33 comments. And believe it or not, there's people that have shared this. There's people that have shared it. Okay, so for the what I'm spending on this, which is really not that much, I'm getting some really good value for it, and I've got people that have already signed up, so I've already become profitable above what I've done. Okay, so if the objective is to get my message in front of the targeted people, this is what I did: is I created this very simple headline and a good thumbnail. All right, so now let me walk you through it. Okay, so if I was to go into my back office and I click create new campaign, it always gives you these options right here. So you've got your traffic, and the only time I use traffic is if I'm driving them to a website. Since I already had that post on there, which I did, I posted it on my Facebook wall first on my business page, I would typically click on an engagement ad, okay? Because that's what I want. Is I want people to engage with it, and obviously Facebook knows the algorithm. So I'm gonna go here. So this ad is done, and I'm going to show you kind of how I would go through it. And since I already have it done, this is what it would show on my left-hand side. So APL Go Zango interest target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cool parts of what I do. So I just name it so I know what I'm trying to do. So this is the name of the video, so I remember that. And I'm trying to target people that are interested or were interested in Zango. Okay. So if I scroll down, I don't go into any of these types of things, any of these special ads like, employment or so on. But right now, it is worth to me at least $20 a day to run this ad. Okay, because I know that if I can get it in front of enough people, I only really have to enroll one person and it's profitable. Okay, now the next page, if I clicked on go, it would be create my new ad set. And you can have multiple ad sets within a campaign. You can see that, right? But we're going to just stick with, oops, I hope I didn't click away from that. Okay, new ad set. So I'm just basically running this without an end date. Okay, you can obviously set an end date. If you don't go look at these very often, you better set an end date. Okay. Now here's where it gets interesting. Is when you go down to custom audiences are the ones you probably have seen me talk about it already, where you have audiences that you already own. Okay, like different things that you've created and started with your own pixel. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that you don't have an audience, you're not targeting anybody. But if you go to detailed targeting and you click edit, it comes up with this space bar. So what I did was I typed in anybody interested in Zango, because I'm basically anybody that's, you see, right, and when you type in these words, it'll pull them up. It'll show you like who's there. Like if I typed in it, if you click, even once I type one in, if you click suggestions, it'll show you other companies and how large they are. So Forever Living, which is a good networking company, they've got an audience base of 5.6 million people you could target. But again, I'm trying to hyper target people that are only interested in Zanga. So that's the only interest I put in there. Now, based on my money and what I'm looking at, and I actually added a couple more things on here, which kind of narrowed it down. My potential reach is 7,300 people right there. Okay. So if you look at it, the overall size of that audience is 127,000. Okay. So what I did is I put Zango in here, and then I just scroll down and I look at this. Now I typically, even though they say automatic placements, if it's a video or a longer video, I like to make sure that it's in like their browser. Okay, so what I do is I don't click on automatic placements because to me it burns through your budget too fast. So I like manual placements, and when you do that, it will pull up all of the places that you can put your ad in. So what I would tell you is this is kind of cool, is that when you have your mouse, your cursor, and you put it over something, it will change this image right here to show you what it looks like per thing that you're running it on. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Like stories are elongated, they're more vertical. So I wouldn't use stories because I have a kind of a horizontal type video. So what I'm doing with this video specifically is I'm only going into the news feed and the video feeds of people that have an interest in Zango. I do use InStream because it kind of is still a lot of videos, Facebook InStream videos. It's like I had a lady say, hey, I was searching for this. I was watching another video and I saw yours came up. So, and then I leave all these under, and like I said, you could always put in here. So, and a lot of these would apply to like different images that you would want to put in here. Okay. So you see, I only have like 2 or 3 things, clicked on there. And then you scroll down and you would click to the next if this is a brand new thing. You would then go to your new ad, and so it's asking you to create it. You're going to have to pull up the Facebook page that you want to run your ad on. Okay, we already talked about that. If you have like a short minute or 59-second video, you can add an Instagram placement. Obviously, this is like a 30-minute video, so I can't do that. So I just didn't put Instagram on there. And since it was already an existing post, you click on this and it would either allow you to create the ad if you're brand new, or create or find an existing post. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And then what you do is if I use existing post, it'll pull it up, and then I can click on down here the buttons, and it'll either I can change it or create a new one straight on here. But I typically, because this is an engagement ad, I just have that, I pulled it up and there it was, and it's ready to roll. The reason I do an engagement as well is I like to see how much organic free traffic I can get first. So by posting that on my Facebook page, I got people to engage in it immediately. And obviously, Facebook wants you to pay to get to get eyeballs. So then I just, obviously, here we are to the next phase. Now, I don't do anything with the caption stuff. Okay. Now, with my call to action, you're going to see right here, let me blow this up for you, is in my ad, it normally would have, just this right here, but you can add, that's how these buttons get here, learn more. If you had a landing page, which I do, what I would do is I just put your landing page under the learn more. If you need to change it or create a different call to action, you can obviously do that. And you can, this instead of learn more, it might be shop now or enroll or download, that kind of thing. So they have different things for it. And then all I do is I look at my ad, I see what it is. You can actually look on to see the different types of it. And you can, figure out if it's in mobile or in desktop. You can look at the examples. And then I don't do anything else. These are usually automatic. And then you scroll down, and then I would click publish. And once I've clicked publish, I'm then good to go. I'm now, after that, you click publish, and then all it'll do is it'll get approved. And from that point on, that's really all you need. And that's how you do an engagement post that I think is pretty simple. So you just basically get traffic here, and it's pretty amazing. So there you go.